And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the San Francisco Giants and the Lions. Our starting pitcher in this one, Edmundo Diaz. What do you look for here?
Veteran guy out there on the hill, so ready for anything and everything that'll come his way. I'm sure he's got a solid plan of attack against this offense.
Coming up on the first pitch, digging in, Enrique Coronado. And we are underway in game one of the series.
Up.
That one lifted to left. And a quick out, number one.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Yeah.
That one sizzling on its way through to the outfield. And that's a one-out single.
He's been swinging it really well lately. I really like that swing, man. He didn't just push it the other way through the infield. He drove it that way, and it kind of makes me think he was thinking opposite field as he stepped into the box. Got a pitch he liked, and he got it done.
Now a quick throw to first.
Save,
Back in on the dive. Runner on the go, on the ground, and foul ball. Here's a 1-1.
That's out the
Kind of backed
corner.
up on him there. I think it just slid out of the hand a little bit too soon.
That one ripped, but foul. Man at first, one away. Swing and a high fly ball down the right field line. That one is foul, and he'll see another. Goes down looking.
Oh, outside.
Quick toss to first, and he's back in on a dive. Edney, the runner at first with two gone. Out towards right center. That's well struck. And that one hops the wall. Rounds third, headed for the plate. The relay throw. He's safe. On the board first, it's one zip.
Anytime you can drive a ball into the gap the other way, it feels so good. And that's when you know you're right where you need to be at the plate. It's even better when it gets you extra bases. Gotta love looking in at your dugout and seeing your teammates fired up.
Man at second. And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
Good zip on that fastball at the bottom of the zone. If he's there all day, it's going to be a tough one for the hitters.
Barton went deep in his most recent game. The 1-2 on the ground right side. And that one handled. Throws to first in time. Inning over. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And pitching in this game, David Cruz. How about a report on him, Chris?
Really labored his last time out. 4+ innings, wasn't able to qualify for the win, but fortunately got a no decision and didn't take a loss. We'll see if he can get in the W column today.
Now it's the second baseman, Alonso Gomez Phelps. That one catches the zone. That's strike one.
Love seeing someone drive in a bunch of runs like he did, Boog. Doing that consistently, you let your teammates know they can count on you to come through when the team needs it most.
And it finds its way through for a hit. And aboard on the leadoff single.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. Just one of those seam high base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock.
Right, one.
The 0-1. Runner on the go. Pitch is high. And that's a stolen base. Not even close. It's a 1-1. That's inside. Right through there for a strike.
I think he was sitting off speed right there because he just let the fastball go by.
Swing and a ground ball. And it goes just foul. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Down under it and makes the grab. Runner tags at second, and he makes it up to third with one away. Now at the plate, Billy Benjamin.
The goal is to give your teammate a chance to score from third. There's a few ways he can get it done, but his best chance is to drive one in the air. Look for the right pitch up and then smoke it.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. High fly ball out to left field. Ruda under this one. And he makes the catch. Runner tagging and head for home. He's in on the sacrifice fly. We're tied at 1. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
He didn't want to give up that run, but he did. Got the fly ball, sac fly out. Now it's time to attack these other guys. Get your team back in the dugout.
Two down, base is empty, but one run across here in game 1 of this 3-game set. And that gets the inside corner for a strike.
That big curve inside's a pitch that can buckle you a little bit. Looks like a fastball out of hand and then just drops over that inside part of the plate.
Line to second, snagged on the bounce. Nicely done for the out. Second inning set to go. Now it's the shortstop, Carter Sasaki. Close, but called a ball. Ball 1. Challenge from behind the dish here. Just caught the zone by a whisker, and the call is overturned. They'll keep both their challenges. Check swing, he held up. Ball 1. Diaz, 29 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. Stays alive. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And there's one down. Fouled off left side. Diaz, not a big strikeout guy, but still very effective as far as starting pitchers go. One of those guys that involves the defense and really gets him involved in the action. Ground ball right side. On to first. Two up, two down in the top of the second. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's the catcher, Robbie Vaughn.
Hey!
Tied up here in the early going.
He moves the ball around all the quadrants of the strike zone and will add
Nope,
and subtract
that's away.
velocity. And because of that, he gets the weak contact. It's all about missing the barrel of the bat.
No question about this one. It's out of here. He sends a rocket to left. His first homer of the year, and they jump ahead in the second. It's 2-1. It seems like this type of guy is kind of a dying breed nowadays.
Well, exactly. When teams are looking for high velocity, high strikeout rates, a guy like this doesn't necessarily do that. So in order to really appreciate how good he is, you have to see him, because if you're just looking at a stat sheet, you might overlook it.
2 down, nobody on. And it's fouled away. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Brings it in for the 3rd out. When the Giants go deep, it's bye-bye, baby. And this is now a 2-1 ball game. Bottom of the second. Stepping in, Forrest DeMonte. Just missed.
Ball, low.
And
Whoa.
another ball. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Well, this came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and the guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
That one misses. That's 5 straight.
He hasn't played like a rookie this year, that's for sure. I questioned if his power would translate right away, but he's been blasting home runs since he got here.
And it's even up.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
DeMonte aboard here at first with nobody out. Swings and he breaks his bat. To first, but it pulls him off the bag. And now the right fielder, Dan McDaniel.
He's been tearing it up at the plate recently, working on a 5-game hitting streak.
And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
Really good job in this spot to get ahead in the count. He's going to have to continue to finish off this hitter.
And a swing and a miss.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into it.
And that's a base hit. And the tying run puts on the brakes at third base.
Really nice job of 2-strike hitting in that at bat. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive in the center field. So that definitely felt good.
And a big swing and a miss. Bases loaded, nobody out. Bottom half of inning number 2. And that one fouled off.
You need a strikeout, and you need a ball perhaps on the ground for a double play or get yourself a pop-up, something, but you've got to make some pitches. But if he can battle and get...
Now this one's well hit. Way back there. On its way out of here. Grand slam. He muscles that one out the opposite way. His 14th of the year. And here's the catcher, Charles Early.
Well, it's easy to be satisfied and get a little distracted after a grand slam, but there's still a lot of work in this inning to do, and you can really deliver a knockout blow.
Strike two.
Good-looking fastball right there. Surprised he didn't take a rip at that. I think he got locked up a little bit.
Gets a piece and stays alive.
Well, they've been able to score 4 runs off of him in this inning, and this is where you want to just max out, get as much as you can, given one of those tough innings where it's going to be hard for him to recover in the next one.
Gets it to first, and that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer.
No. Up.
4 runs already in the frame here in game 1 of this 3-game set. Top of the zone for a strike. Going to count 1 and 2. On a line out towards center. That's out number 2. Stepping in the long ball threat, Cody Berger. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. Here's a swing and a line drive and a base hit into right field. And with the inning still alive, here comes the heart of the order.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Dog should have this one. And the inning is over. Top half of the 3rd inning. Now it's the Giants leadoff hitter, Enrique Coronado. Up the middle, and it finds its way through for a hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
No, that's a ball.
The 1-0. On the ground left side, 6, 4, 3. And they turn the double play. Base is empty after the double play. Dog digs in now. He's 0 for 1.
Up.
Swing and a ball lifted left field. DeMonte settles under it. And that's the 3rd out. Bottom of the inning, leading off, Xavier Carter.
Well, I think this is an important inning on the mound for him in this game. He's got to find a way to settle things down and give some length in this start.
On the ground to the left, and that's just foul. Here's the 0-2.
I don't like to say he wasted a pitch. I think that was a purpose pitch. Change the eye level, have him look up. Now go back exactly where you want to go.
That's the ball.
Misses outside, 2-2. Got him. Now 1 away.
Up next for the Lions, the left fielder, number 9,
Fastball, and he gets out of the way.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Throws to second. In there.
He's good.
Just beat the tag. It's a double.
All over that one right there. A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced. He squared it up about as well as you could possibly ask.
Now here is Lamar Warner. One out, the runner at second here in the last half of the third.
That's
Just
off the plate.
missed.
Got to be down in the zone with that two-seamer if you're gonna be effective with it.
Close one, doesn't get the call. 2-1.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike, but so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last two pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
Man at second. Out towards right center field. Dahl makes his way towards it. Makes a nice running catch. And there's 2 away.
The right field. Nick Daniel.
On the ground to first. Base hit. Coming home. Fires it to the plate. Save. In comes the run from second. And they lead by 4.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock. And we'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Laser. Could be trouble. McDaniel around third. The relay to the plate. He beats it. And the lead is up to 5.
Back-to-back base hits. Challenging with the fastball.
Terry Augustine into the game.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
There with plenty of time, and that ends the inning. On to the 4th. Here's a cleanup hitter for the Giants, Darryl Flowers.
All these Giants just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
The 1-1. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
Up next is the Giants. The first baseman, Sean Barton.
Foul ball.
Ball 1. There we go.
1-1. Check swing. Appeal down to third. He did not go around. And that gets the top of the zone for a strike.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Up next is the Giants.
Carter Sasaki, the next Giant to hit.
Ball.
That
Strike
one
one.
finds the zone. Strike 1.
Ball.
Barton stands at first with 1 out. In the air, left field. And that'll fall for a base hit. Makes the turn at second, heads for third. The tag.
Hey!
See?
Hey, one!
The Giants down 5, trying to battle back. Top half of inning number 4.
Well, he can move the ball around, add and subtract, get some weak contact at times. So you don't worry as much about him in this situation. Very capable of getting a ground ball and getting out of this little jam.
Here's a 2-1. Right through there for a strike.
Well, in this situation with a runner on first, less than 2 outs, some say, hey, get the ground ball, double play with 2 strikes. Some people say get the strikeout. I think you just execute your pitch, make the best pitch you possibly can, and let the result be whatever it's going to be.
Now a chance for Robbie Vaughn. 1 for 1 so far today with a solo homer in his first at bat. Pitch misses, and that's ball 1. Fastball for a strike. And there's a foul ball. Two on, 2 outs. And there's a ball. Strike out looking. Bottom of the 4th, digging in, Alonso Gomez Phelps. And the slider just misses.
Well, these guys really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. They were obviously able to run the starter out of the game in the 3rd, so they've set the table for a win, and now I'm sure they're thinking it's time to feast.
Here's a 3-0. Gomez Phelps tries to check his swing. Now a look to 3rd. No, he held back. That's ball 4. Misses again, 5 in a row.
And even if they don't want to make it a habit of falling behind, they're doing a great job of making the most out of it. I think that's contagious throughout the lineup.
High fly ball out towards left field. That one carrying. On the warning track and hauls it in. 1 out man at first. Here's a big power threat. Billy Benjamin. He has, as they like to say,
let me guess, Boog, light tower power?
That's right. Now a rip into left center. And that's got extra bases written all over it. Gomez Phelps around 3rd. He'll score. It's 8-2.
But if they're looking to be aggressive and got something he can handle, when you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. Put a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
Strike! Woo!
Man at 2nd. Very high with that one. And now it's even 1-1.
That's the ball.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Well, and those hitters count sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
Oh, look at the stop. Fires to first. In the dirt. Great pick. Got him. What a play. Here's the left fielder, Forrest to Monty.
That two-seamers heat-seeking for right-handed batters, just runs in on those hands.
And that is in for a strike. 0-2 now.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next...
Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Good job at damage control right there. All set for the start of the inning. Stepping in, Freddie James.
Freddie James.
Well, every pitcher wants run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after hitters and get quick outs.
Comebacker to the mound. Fires over to first. And the leadoff hitter retired in the fifth.
The designated hitter, Enrique Coronado.
Smoked on the ground a second. Tosses to first. And the first two set down in the top of the fifth.
Up next to the job.
Now it's the right fielder, Hans Edney. Singled and scored back in the first. He's 1 for 2.
That's out the corner.
I can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters even if you give up a solo shot.
Slapped hard the other way, but foul. Now he catches the corner for a strike. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. And that is that. We head to the bottom of the fifth. Here's the center fielder, Lamar Werner. Sliced hard but foul.
Well, good at bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
And that's a base hit. And a good start to the inning. Step off, throw to first.
He's in there.
Warner dives back in safely.
And if you're a manager or a hitting coach, you love to see your team really fighting for every at-bat, every pitch. It tells you a lot about how they showed up to the ballpark today.
The 1-0.
That's the ball. Huh.
In the air left field. Rudolph on his way over. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. Now the third baseman, Jeff McAtee. He's already homered here in this one.
Ball.
Jacks a swing, hit to the left side. Grabs it barehanded, and that's a great play for the out. Second, 2 down.
Whoa.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
Fought off foul.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
Swing and a pop up. Sasaki moving under this one. And that ends the inning. Top six, leading off, Bo Dahl.
Number 14, Bo Dahl.
Hey!
That misses.
No, that's a ball.
And 1-1. Catcher challenge. We'll take another look. And that one did find the strike zone. Still 2 challenges left for them. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. And that skips into dirt. This one in the air, center field. Warner on the move. 2 up, 2 down. Now it's going to be Pawn Barton. 1 for 2.
Barton.
Hey! Ball 1.
In the dirt, and it's 2-1. Nice grab to first, and they get the out. Well, we go bottom 6, digging in, Alonso Gomez Phelps.
Ball.
Chris, he's currently the team leader in stolen bases.
Nope, that's away.
In the air to left center. Rudolph on the move to the gap. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. Even the hottest hitters can't win them all. He finally pulls off for a moment. In the air, right field. And there are 2 outs. So up next, Billy Benjamin.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely, try to hit the ball out of the park, do what he loves to do.
Line drive, and that gets down for a base hit. And that keeps the inning going.
A couple of hits in a row for him here. So much of good hitting is finding holes in the defense. That's why you're always thinking line drive into the gap. Those kinds of swings really boost your confidence.
Ball 1.
Tied him up inside with that one. That missed by a lot. 2 balls, 2 strikes the count. Gets under it and pops it up. Flowers. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. Derek Starr on to pitch out of the pen here.
Compared to some days, this is a pretty low leverage appearance for him, so he should be fairly free and easy out there. Still have to keep yourself sharp and attack the strike zone.
Sliced hard, but fouled down the left side. Here comes the 0-1. Ripped, but it curls foul. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. Doesn't have enough. And that one is foul, so we'll try it again. The 0-2. Backed off the plate that time.
Well, he might have to look for a different put-away pitch right here, too. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at-bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Early takes it in for the out. And there's one down.
The left fielder, Dan Rudolph.
Ball.
The Giants with a lot of ground to make up here in the top half of inning number 7. This one popped up. Gomez Phelps. Out number 2. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Robbie Vaughn. He's already homered in this game.
Ball. Hey! Ball 2.
Two down, nobody on. That misses. Ball 3. Draws the walk there.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is if you are the offensive side.
Ball. High.
A little bit high. Ball 1.
Ball.
And an ABS challenge coming from behind the dish. Pretty close, but it was a ball. So they'll lose their first challenge.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
And ball 4 to aboard.
So close to getting out of it right there, but this inning still has life.
The new pitcher in the game, John Newby.
And something to be aware of, the long ball has been a little bit of a problem for him this year.
Back to the top of the order. Next will be the Giants DH, Enrique Coronado. 1 for 3. And that one is lifted in the air. And that is that.
Now pitching for
New arm for the Giants, Martin Lloyd.
Well, he's been a bit of a wild card out there in terms of throwing strikes. He's definitely struggled with free passes this year.
Lloyd is what you're looking for in a good reliever. The ball stays in the ballpark. It's so hard to square him up. And a foul ball. The 0-2. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
up next to the line.
Check
Hey, whoa.
swing, and he went 0-1.
That's a ball.
Fastball for a strike. Fastball is outside. Chop back up the middle. What a stop. Over to first. And he gets him. Nicely done. 2 down, bases empty. Now it's the right fielder, Dan McDaniel.
Ball.
Back-to-back fastballs in. That last one called for a strike. Probably go away, but look for him to come back in there to try to finish you off.
Swing at a ball lifted to center field. That is the inning. Well, this game isn't very close, Singy. Let's see if we got any messages from those tuning in today.
I know we got some good stuff in there.
Singy, do you have a single pitcher all time that you wish you could get an at-bat against in the history of the game? Someone pitching now or someone that pitched before you played in the majors?
Wow. You know, I would say, you know, it would be interesting what it would feel like to step in there against Bob Gibson because of how intimidating he was and just how fearless he was, what that at bat might be like. You know, back then you take a swing that's too hard and you're going to be on your back the next pitch, right? So just that fear factor of maybe facing someone like him. I also think about, you know, just the showmanship of Satchel Paige and just all the things that, you know, he would do out there on the mound, and how cool it would be just to go back in the time machine against somebody like that.
Breaking ball, and that got him.
That hit him. First base.
Up next is the second baseman.
Man at first with 1 gone. Darryl Flowers, the next to hit.
Hey.
Now this is in the air down the line. And a foul ball. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Tied him up on a fastball inside. There's the strike.
Looks like he sacrificed a pitch right down the middle for tracking and timing. Some good hitters will do that.
Late swing, foul to the left.
Ball.
Line drive, base hit right field. They stopped the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Pretty good fastball location, down and in on the corner, but that was just a nice job to handle it, hit it hard. Very tough spot to get the barrel to most of the time, though.
Yo one. Just missed. And he swings through that one. The Giants with a chance to get back into it. And we're at the top of the 8th. That one 95 to finish him off. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. Stepping in, Jeff McAtee.
Jeff McAtee.
And a swing and a miss. There's that slider. Lloyd, a 6'2" righty. He features a two-seam fastball, a curve, and he works in a slider. Hard on the ground to first. He steps on the bag. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th.
The catcher, so early.
And that one fouled off. 0-1 down.
No, that's a ball. Nope, ball 2.
Late that time, and it's strike 2. Outside with a breaking ball. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. 3-2. Caught him looking for the K. So the Giants with a new pitcher on the hill, Joey Landry.
Well, walks have been a big issue for him this year, so I expect these hitters to be patient up there.
Here's the second baseman, Alonso Gomez Phelps. Check swing. He went, and that is strike 1. That one fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. Left field. And he can't quite get there. It's a foul ball. Here's the 0-2.
No, that's a ball.
Right side, Barton. Handles, throws to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. And we're back. Leading off, number 38.
This kid picked up in a trade. A lot was offered and given to get him, but he's got a real high ceiling.
Oh.
Just
No,
missed.
that's a ball.
This one in the air, center field. One up, one down.
Ball.
Well, this is a good time to step out of the box, take a deep breath, reset. A couple of change-ups. Probably won't see another one here.
Swings and misses. And the Giants down to their final out. 2 outs, base is empty. Freddie James, the next Giant to hit.
Ball.
Pitch
Oh.
misses, and it's 2-0. And
Ball
another
3.
ball. There's a strike. Next offering is fouled back. Newby is just 1 strike away. Two down, nobody on. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. In the air, left field, down the line, and it's foul, and the at-bat keeps going. That's a great at bat. He saw a lot of pitches and earned a walk.
One of the things about that two-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a two-out RBI, and those are the best. That is if you are the offensive side of it.
That's towards center. Warner has a beat on it. And that is the ball game.
Whether you're a season ticket holder or you just come to a couple of games a year, to see your team win at home, there's just something special about that. Good job by this team to get it done for the hometown fans.
8-2 the final here. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.